Hello and welcome to today's Dawnguard special video. We've got 3 mods for you today that are all Dawnguard themed. The first is Vjarkell Castle. The creator of this mod takes inspiration from the Dawnguard Castle, an ancient Falmer architecture, to create this unique castle. Vjarkell Castle is the first mod to be released that makes use of all of the great new assets that have become available with the release of the new Dawnguard DLC. The castle is situated in one of the most beautiful areas that are available to you in Skyrim, the Forgotten Vale. To gain access and to learn the backstory of the castle, you'll need to defeat the creature that's guarding its entrance. Once defeated, it'll drop a key to the main building, and something for you to read that'll give you some backstory on the castle's history. The castle itself has everything you'd ever need, including a full crafting set, plenty of storage space and more. One of the great things about this castle is the attention to detail. It comes with secret areas for you to discover and explore, and even features its own Easter eggs for you to search for. You'll also find plenty of statues and ornaments scattered throughout the castle that give it its own unique atmosphere. As you'd expect, Vjarkell Castle requires the new Dawnguard DLC, and the mod creator recommends that you download the vanilla mannequin script fix to fix any bugs that affect the mannequins inside the castle. It's a great castle that comes with its own interesting backstory and sticks with the lore of Tamriel. It's a great player home overall.
And now we have 2 new crossbows just recently released. First, let's take a look at the Dragonbone crossbow, made by the same person that made the Daedric crossbow that we featured in Bits and Bobs. The bow has been designed to resemble different pieces of dragon bones that come together to make the new weapon. So as you can see, the head of the crossbow is literally a small dragon's head, and the 2 bone pieces that hold it together is probably from the ribcage. The weapon is around the same size as the vanilla crossbows, and the damage is the same as the dwarven crossbow. And the author also plans to make matching bolts in the next few days, and if he follows the same path as the Daedric crossbow, then we might also see a unique variant in the near future. The second crossbow is the Dragonfire crossbow, a similar but completely different dragon-based crossbow. This time, instead of the crossbow being almost completely made out of dragon bones, the Dragonfire crossbow features a dragon's head and dragon bones that mould around a wooden crossbow. The Dragonfire can be found in a new cave called the Dragonfire to the northeast of Markarth, and its damage is a lot higher than the vanilla bows. This time the set also comes with its own bolts, which is a new variant of an explosive bolt already in the game. And you can also choose between 2 different attacking variants, one that roars when you attack and one that doesn't. And just so you can see how different they are, here they are side by side. Both make for great new crossbows and they have their own advantages. I personally prefer the design of the Dragonbone bow, but I also prefer how the Dragonfire crossbow was integrated. But there's also no need to only choose just one, and you can find both links down below.
For those of you who are familiar with the power that vampires receive to help them see in the dark, you'll know how grainy, grey and blurred it is. Golfer has come up with a solution that aims to adjust the colours and settings of the vampire sight to make it a more viable option. The mod improves your vision by using brighter colours, a higher contrast setting and reducing the blur significantly to create a much more effective night vision. The new option that the mod adds is Predator Vision. Predator Vision alters the way you see the world, so anything with life force will become highlighted in bright yellow. It'll work from long distances like the 2 guards you can see in the distance here, and will even detect when something is behind an object, like this mud crab.
The mod also works well with the Darker Nights mod installed, however you will get slightly different results. So as we go from a normal Darker Nights to the standard night vision, you can clearly see the mod in action. There's very little blur, everything is a lot more clear, and now you can also make out one of the guards in the distance. And now as we switch onto Predator Vision, you can see everything goes a lot more blue, and now you can clearly see the 2 guards and other life forms in the distance. Comparatively, the 2 modes have a lot more power with the Darker Nights mod installed. You go from seeing mostly nothing, to seeing something, to detecting everything. But really it works well with both Vanilla and Darker Nights, so it's up to you. Also, this is a work in progress mod, and Golfer plans to expand by adding a smelling mechanism to Predator mode to detect corpses and the undead, which sounds like a promising feature. And that's it for today's Dawnguard episode. Links for all of today's mods can be found down below. There's plenty more Dawnguard mods we want to cover, so if you want to see a specific one then let us know down below. And thanks for watching.